Welcome to the world of giant trucks, where strength, courage, and precision are the keys to survival. This is not just a journey of transporting timber, but a battle with nature, rugged terrain, and human limits. Fasten your seatbelts, because the most dramatic journey through the deep forest begins now. Are you ready for a thrilling ride? Witness breathtaking moments when the fastest trucks and heavy machinery push all the limits of safety. We won't just see the usual oversized cargo transport. This is where the so-called dangerous idiots show unbelievable recklessness, pushing giant vehicles into ridiculous situations. A road where every bend is dangerous, where the line between life and death becomes more fragile than ever. That is Batu Jamba, a haunted place, which has witnessed countless terrifying moments when giant trucks turned into piles of scrap metal. This is the Truck Crash Compilation Ultimate of 2022, where you will witness the most terrifying collision moments of giant machines. You will see the terrible destruction when giant steel blocks lose control, creating haunting but also educational scenes about traffic safety. With a team of experienced professionals, a fleet of state-of-the-art specialist vehicles, and a history of great success, Alili's heavy haulage doesn't just move goods, they move the future, delivering the world's greatest projects to their destination. They are a symbol of strength, precision, and the ability to push the limits. A powerful ZIL 131, a symbol of timeless strength and durability, is on a truck rescue mission. It is more than just pulling another vehicle, it is a display of skill and muscle power. The ZIL 131 roars its engine, its knobby tires grip the ground, dragging the giant iron block stuck in place. A father driver is struggling on every meter of the road. It is not just a trip, but a fierce battle, where the man's strong will is tempered through each challenge. It is scary, but also admirable.
Ganjel. Sik. Ganjel. Ganjel tuh. Om, sik sabar. Tuh. Ganjelin di kabeh sih. Sik. Ganjel. Sik. Beda mo.
The giant RIG geothermal, a massive heavy geothermal drilling machine, was slowly rolling down a narrow country road. This was no ordinary road, but a maze of twisting curves where every millimeter counted.
Mantap, driver canggih.
These are not just roads. They are arteries that once connected communities, fueled economies, and brought hope, now abandoned, turning into desolate, potholed, dusty trails in the dry season and muddy, dead ends in the wet season.
Ahí fue, chúselo. El piro anda bien inyectado.
Imagine a road where every square meter is a challenge, where the line between life and death becomes more fragile than ever. That is the Haifan Pass in Taiz province, Yemen, a terrifying yet fascinating obsession for anyone who has ever heard of it.
الحمد لله طلع.
The phrase is more than an exclamation. It is an urgent warning of a disaster unfolding in the dry, windy northeastern region of Brazil. The Sertão Nordestino, already struggling with drought and harsh conditions, now faces a new, mysterious, and haunting threat. It is sinking. A breathtaking scene unfolds as a giant 10-wheeler truck gets stuck, turning the road into a fierce battlefield. This is not just a simple accident, but a challenging rescue mission where every passing second can decide the success or failure. A dramatic scene is unfolding at the Torkham border, one of the most important gateways. This place is struggling to cope with the consequences of a fierce rainstorm. The pouring rain has turned the already harsh land into a real battlefield. A huge tractor trailer was struggling on the steep slope. The engine roared madly. The tires screeched desperately against the road. But to no avail, the truck kept sliding backwards. Black smoke billowed from the exhaust. The acrid smell of diesel fuel filled the air.
Okay. Waduh. Kawalan anggota TNI. Waduh, ajar lagi bosku. Yes, terbentang bos. Waduh. Tenang sopir. Tenang aja. Bos. Waduh. Awas.
The powerful engine roared, and in an instant, the giant log was lifted into the air, as if weightless. The Volvo FH12, which had just completed a long journey carrying logs from the deep forest, now watched with relief as each log was expertly unloaded. The heavy truck, loaded with golden cassava tubers, was struggling on the red dirt road after the rain. It was not a smooth paved road, but a muddy path, deep puddles that swallowed the wheels. And then, the unexpected happened. The truck got stuck. A heart-stopping moment at the construction site. The giant dump truck, which was backing up to dump tons of dirt, suddenly lost balance and flipped over horribly. A loud noise tore through the air. A huge mass of dirt crashed down, turning the truck into a twisted pile of scrap metal. This is the biggest and most incredible cargo transport, a symphony of mechanical power and human spirit, challenging all limits of danger to bring huge loads to their destination. Are you brave enough to follow this journey? The giants, the real earth-digging monsters, are preparing for their off-road journey. The majestic Liebherr 984, along with the massive CAT 395 and 385C, are not easy machines to move. The huge transport vehicle, carrying a heavy and cumbersome object, slowly rode, creating a powerful and imposing image. Every meter of the road was a challenge, as the convoy had to overcome curves, bridges, and complex terrain, attracting the curious gazes of all witnesses. At Rufford Ford, the raging floodwaters have submerged the road by about 1.5 meters. Not only is it a wild natural spectacle, It is also the battleground of a resilient farmer, but now overwhelmed by the constant road closures.
Oh my God.
The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.